Hello, I'm Emily Scarlett. Next on Meridian Live is the Environmental Commission meeting. Tonight they'll discuss a Green Themes presentation by the Mid-Michigan Active Transportation Coalition, as well as an updated wetlands brochure. All this and more, Meridian Live is next on Home TV. Thanks, Brandy. Actually, this year's election was unique in that only a portion of Meridian Township voted. There were no elections held in Hazlitt schools. However, all precincts in Okemos took part in the vote. Well, taking the steps to become a volunteer is easier than you may think. Simply log on to bbbsmcr.org and click volunteer. Actually, some Meridian Township residents don't see where a dog park would fit in at all. Not with the swings. Certainly not during a tennis match, and not at all during a baseball game. Belinda Cage of Lansing is a preacher who works with children with special needs. Early last year, in the midst of her day-to-day activities, she was faced with a life-changing experience.
It was on a Friday, July the 16th, 2010.
Belinda found a lump and was diagnosed with breast cancer.
You mean to tell me I gotta lose my hair? And I was really stressing with that.
It's news no one looks forward to hearing, and Belinda says she couldn't have made it without family, faith, and her journals.
I have a journal for chemo, and I have a journal for radiation, and I got a journal for my new norm life.
And with her new life comes a new diet. Belinda says after going through cancer and chemotherapy, she has a brand new look on life, making healthy choices with an array of fruits and lots of water. Breast Cancer Awareness Month takes on a new meaning this year, celebrating her first 5 months as a survivor.
It's more than a birthday. It's more than a celebration. To just be amongst survivors.
Taking part in local events much like the one put on by It's a Breast Thing, an annual event showcasing decorated bras that are auctioned off to the public.
Rather than working towards the cure, we're trying to help those right now that are in need.
After struggling with the idea of changing her look completely, today Belinda embraces the woman she's become.
Live and enjoy your life, and don't try to worry about things because it's all small stuff.
In Lansing, Emily Scarlett, Home TV. Thanks, Brandy. Actually, this year's election was unique in that only a portion of Meridian Township voted. There were no elections held in Hazlitt schools. However, all precincts in Okemos took part in the vote. 20.5% of voters made an appearance at their local polling locations this year, but not much to vote on in Okemos, just 2 re-elections of school board members Damian Fisher and Melanie Lynn. There was one competitive race for a partial term on the Okemos Public School Board between James McGillicuddy and the winner, Vincent Lyon Callow. There was that successful millage increase on the ballot as well. But Meridian Township Clerk Mary Helmbert points out one very important function of the general elections that constituents may not always notice: voter election workers.
They're there from 6 o'clock in the morning till about 9 o'clock at night, which is a long day. They do a phenomenal job. And are they perfect? No, none of us are. But I just always try and extend my appreciation to them.
Mary went on to say that after the polls close, the voter election workers go through quite a strenuous process to ensure accuracy in the results. They verify that the number of ballots they hand out are the same number of ballots tabulated. Back to you, Carly. Big Brothers Big Sisters Michigan Capital Region has been active locally for over 60 years now.
I can definitely see the need out there for children to have a positive role model in their life.
But there's no shortage of enthusiastic mentors like Erica. What they need are more big brothers like Jack Schmidt.
I had a lot of mentors growing up that were really helpful and still are helpful to me to be able to talk to and go to for advice. And I thought it'd be a great way to kind of help out in the community and also get to know somebody and make a new friend.
Jack says it's the little things that count.
We've done everything from just bike ride outside to come to places like Impressions 5 to we went to an MSU football game. That was kind of fun.
Well, taking the steps to become a volunteer is easier than you may think. Simply log on to bbbsmcr.org and click volunteer. And with over 90 children waiting to be matched right now,
we're looking for those bigs who want to invest their life with us and walk into the life of this child.
Bigs that change the lives of littles like Lazarius Rush.
The tallest one in the middle moves. The Big Brothers and Sisters Company has great people help little kids like me have a great time and stuff like that.
In Lansing, Emily Scarlett, Home TV. This month, Governor Rick Snyder unveiled his plan to improve Michigan infrastructure, hoping to generate over $1 billion more for the state's roads and bridges.
2/3 of our roads are at best in fair or poor condition.
Managing Director of the Ingham County Road Commission, Bill Conklin, supports the governor's ideas, but says the devil's in the details.
I think it will help with our freeways, although many of our freeways, currently about 90% of our freeways are in pretty good shape.
This pothole's in pretty bad shape, as is this entire street and the ones surrounding it. But Governor Snyder's plan as it stands will only improve heavily trafficked streets, not smaller ones like Park Lake Road. And although all drivers won't reap the benefits of the proposed infrastructure improvements, everyone will pay for them.
Oh, I think that's horrible. I think that's absolutely horrible. That is no way helping us out.
Well, if Governor Snyder has it his way, all drivers will pay an additional $10 each month for their vehicle registration, more than doubling the annual payment for some Michigan drivers.
I agree that roads need fixing, but are you going to take it off somebody that's already hurting?
And that's not all. Individual counties reserve the right to charge an additional $40 annually for vehicle registration under Snyder's new plan. In Meridian Township, Emily Scarlett, Home TV. As the holiday season quickly approaches, the Hazlitt Community Food Bank prepares to provide meals to families throughout the city. But family structures today are slightly different.
Many of our households are adults only, with only 1 or 2 adults in the household. So we've purchased a big batch of whole chickens that, because if it's a household of 1 or 2, a whole turkey isn't really too effective.
And that's not the only thing that's changed. Hazlitt Community Food Bank volunteer Ruth Linneman says the public demand has increased by 25 to 30%, but so have helping hands.
We have this phenomenal batch of sales shopping volunteers.
That would be Brenda Hurd, recently married and new to the state of Michigan.
My life changed a lot and I have a lot of free time and decided I wanted to give back, because I've been very blessed.
Brenda's been working at the food bank for just a few months now, and already it's changed her life.
It really makes you remember that that's what makes our country great, is that there are a lot of people out there giving their time and money for those of us that aren't as fortunate.
The food bank has reached an all-time high this year, servicing 60 families each month. What makes the Hazlitt Food Bank different from most others is they provide more than just things you can eat. And volunteers say it's the support of the community that keeps the food pantry shelves full. In Meridian Township, Emily Scarlett, Home TV.